font.
Sounds like a father.
You, Sterling Bryce Key, are beyond words for me. But since I have to put them into words, I'll try my best. I have been looking forward to this very moment, our vows, for so long, because I can talk about all the reasons why I love you and why you're so amazing and you can't do anything to stop me, because you always do. So here I go. July 26, 2010. If I could pick one day out of every day I've lived to relive, it would be that day. Our first date was better than anything I've ever seen in the movies, better than anything I've heard in a fairy tale. Our chemistry was ridiculous, and our connection was evident from the start. But I mean, let's be real, who could resist your adorable Southern accent? From that moment on, all I wanted was you. Who knew our camp romance could last a lifetime? And today, 1,069 days later, I am more in love with you than ever. You are my best friend. You make me laugh more than I ever thought was possible. Our life together will certainly never be boring thanks to you. You make me feel safe, secure, and cherished. And I know that nobody's perfect, but you know how to love me so perfectly. I found my perfect man, and I know you'll make mistakes, but you're so perfect for me. You're such an incredible pastor. When we're driving places, you call people to check in and see how they're doing. The sacrifices you make are astounding. You are literally the most humble person I have ever met. I've never seen him cry this much, ever. Okay. You never seek recognition or acknowledgement for the things you do, even though you are always deserving of it. You always have discernment and wisdom. You never have an ulterior motive. I always know where you stand, and you are always honest with me. And other than you being absolutely incredible in every way, you just happen to be the sexiest man alive. So that really worked out for me. But the number one reason that makes me want to be your wife is the fact that you love Jesus so much more than you love me. I admire that in you, and it makes me love the Lord more as well. I know that you will fight for me and for our marriage, no matter what comes our way. It's crazy that I found my Prince Charming, and charming you are. Charming, witty, everything. I've learned so much from our relationship, and I have so many wonderful memories. I remember the first time you called me a gorgeous princess, and I thought, he's a keeper. You knew what I needed, and when I needed it. And I never had to tell you. You just knew. And we are so different. Like, very different. But that's what makes us work so well together. We were made for each other, and even with our differences, our purpose for one another is made instantly obvious when we're together. I'll try to put up with your face mask if you can put up with my loud chewing at the dinner table. We have spent the last 3 years 3,000 miles apart, and our love has only grown stronger. I know that nothing could ever come between us. If we could last that long, that far apart, I know we can face any trial. I'm so glad you decided that I was worth the wait. Thank you for never giving up on us, even when things were difficult. And I better have earned a lifetime with you, because I've spent way too much time apart from you. I'll never forget telling you I loved you on Skype, because that's the only way I could. Okay, so now I want to make some promises to you. But sometimes I might not be very good at keeping these promises, but you can remind me that I made them. I will make it my goal to challenge you in your faith. And I want to practice Christian values in our marriage in a way that draws people to Christ just from observing us. I will be your stepping stone to whatever God calls you to do. I will build you up when you are down and always encourage you to keep pressing on. I will encourage you to chase your dreams. I'll be your #1 fan. I promise to serve you and to put your desires above my own. I will love you so fiercely, so passionately every day. I will make it my goal for you to always want to come home more than you want to stay at work. I submit and will serve you with all that I am. I will love you unconditionally. I'll love you when you get wrinkles. I'll love you when you're angry. I'll love you when you're really hyper. And remember that time you shaved your head? Well, I'm going to love you when you lose all your hair and go bald. And when you get a belly from all my awesome cooking. I know we'll keep the romance alive, but more than that, I vow that on your worst days, I will still love you like it's your best day. I promise to honor you for all the things that you are, and always have grace for the things that you're not. I want to help you love life more every day. I promise I will probably get on your nerves, and probably make you mad sometimes. But I want to embarrass our kids because we kiss in front of their friends, and I want to be that cute old couple that holds hands when they walk through the park. And there's no one else on this earth that I would want to raise my children and have them have a father like you. You are my hero, and I know that our kids will see you as their hero too. I know we will be a power couple, a force to be reckoned with, starting with Salem and Remix Church. This is only the beginning. Sterling, we will change the world together. Even after all the planning, the ring, the dress, the wedding, marrying you has always been what I wanted most. We will have a marriage even more beautiful than our wedding. I'm so ready to be partners in life, love, marriage, and ministry. I'll never stop asking God what on earth I did to deserve you, but whatever it was, I'm really glad I did it. I'm so convinced that no one has ever loved anyone as much as I love you. I choose you this day and every day. You are my home, my leader, my ally. I give you all of me, now and forever. I am yours. From now on, you have my whole heart, for my whole life. I am so in love with you, Mr. Key. Now let's get this party started and make me Mrs. Sterling Key.